teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Play action here on first down. Buying time. Moving to his left. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. To throw, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Bringing it out, it's Pringle. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver wide open. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Powering through. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that one on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. On the run, it's Peoples. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
A handoff to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their time.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Miami. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That's reeled in. It's Smith. He saw them with the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Now, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in his first half.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. On to punt now for the first time today. Fielded near the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Back to throw. It's Beck. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's back to throw again on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield. He misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. To throw in St. Clair. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Using his legs. It's Peoples. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air. It's back. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass rush closing in. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. There was no catching him that time.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Grabbed by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The sure hands. It's Tate. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
After the incompletion, we'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Graham. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. On the toss play, runner moving left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And they'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look and makes some adjustments. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Second and goal for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Catch made on the out route. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, at this point in the game, Chris, you got to think the head coach is thinking more about giving the ball back after the field goal with so much time remaining more than the kick itself. This is a tough call either way.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they now have the lead here with time running out. What a moment.
Boy, there's nothing impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game.
And we're in the fourth quarter. This offense is spreading you out. They're trying to get a one-on-one matchup that they can take advantage of. And what does the defense do? They get aggressive. Late in the game, trying to preserve this lead, they come up with a big sack.
That's caught. It's Smith. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Throws it to the right. He makes the ground. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up in the sack at a crucial moment. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They're going to run it. Look out, room to run here. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.